After living in Da Nang and taking a small trip around Vietnam, I've decided to change environment and move to Nha Trang. Now we are living here for more than 2 months, and I want to share with you my opinion about the difference that I've noticed between these two cities. Nha Trang is located further south in Vietnam, closer to Ho Chi Minh City. It's also a well-developed tourist destination offering various activities for tourists and comfortable lifestyle for long-term residents. In this video, I will compare food and apartment prices, beaches, city environment and activities. But first, please support me by clicking on the like button. Let's start with the food part. I love that in Vietnam there is a big variety of different cuisines. As Vietnam is becoming more touristic and international, people come here and open restaurants serving their traditional food. Whether you go to Nha Trang or Da Nang, you can find European or Asian dishes, so nobody will go hungry. Overall, I think the prices in Vietnam are affordable for everyone. But when comparing Nha Trang with Da Nang, prices in Nha Trang tend to be a little bit lower. For example, let's compare some dishes and restaurants. The prices in foreign restaurants can be slightly higher in Vietnam compared to local ones, but in Nha Trang they are noticeably cheaper than in Da Nang, and in general in the touristy parts of northern Vietnam. These prices are from a simple but popular European-style cafe in Nha Trang. From a similar level of cafe and cuisine at about from 20,000 to 40,000 dong, and that will be the price in Da Nang. This is the price for local cuisine. Typically I paid about from 70,000 to 90,000 dong for this kind of local dish in Da Nang. And my favorite part, the buffet. It's a popular restaurant in Asia where you pay for entrance and can eat everything you want and as much as you want. Buffet usually include different fresh meat, seafood, herbs, fruits, desserts, and local food. In some places you can cook on the fire, in others in soup. We visited a buffet in Da Nang which was not bad and cost 350,000 dong. On the other hand, similar buffet in Nha Trang cost 250,000 dong and even included the beverage in the price. The prices of products in shops are actually the same. I didn't find any difference. Now we have covered food prices, let's move on to apartments. For example, we rented an apartment in Da Nang that was not in the center but closer to the hill, only 5 minutes away from the beach. It has sauna, a small swimming pool and a small gym. They also provide excellent services, including cleaning our room and clothes in every 2 days. The only downside is more my own preference, was the absence of good international restaurants nearby. You had to walk to the center or order online, but it wasn't a big deal. Another thing was that the windows faced the city side, making it a little dark in the morning. And for this apartment we paid 10 million dong for rent and 2 million for electricity. But it was the hottest time in Vietnam and we used air conditioner almost continuously. The price in Nha Trang also depends on the location, with two primary popular areas where people stay, the center and the north, divided by the river. In the center, prices can be slightly higher than in the north, but north is calmer. Here in Nha Trang, we rented an apartment in the northern part of the city, nearby the hill, just like in Da Nang. It's one-room apartment or studio in a relatively new building. The flat features a minimalistic white design and it was quite clean. By the way, sometimes what looks beautiful in photos may not be as pretty in real life, or can be dirty, so I would recommend checking the apartment before deciding to live there. The room seems a bit more spacious than the previous one and provides all the necessary stuff for living, such as bed linen with towels, kitchen utensils, kettle, microwave, and so on. Which is important for us as we often move to new places and prefer not to buy such items. The room have a balcony with a good view of the city and the sea, I like it because the sunrise from the seaside lights up the room, making it easier to wake up. This is 8th floor, but if we live on the 30th floor, we can see only sea. No building, just sea. Let's move on to the most interesting part. And the icing on the cake is a nice spacious rooftop swimming pool on the 31st floor that looks like some expensive hotel. Here you can make nice photos and pretend that you are living luxury life for low price. The downside is that it's a little windy and the water is cold for swimming. For the good views, swimming pool and this type of apartment, we pay $8 million per month and about $1 million for electricity. As the weather is cooler now, it's winter and we have strong air conditioner and the room retains cool air quite long time. I think the similar apartment in Da Nang would cost about $9 or even $10 million per month. The difference between the north and the center of Nha Trang apart the prices is that in the center there are more shopping malls, cinemas and other entertainments. However, I think it's not so important if you come here for long-term living. It's also comfortable in the north. There are equipped beaches, supermarket for basic products and various restaurants. If you need a big shopping mall or want to have some fun, you can just take a taxi and go. There is a difference between Nha Trang and Da Nang, but not significant. Da Nang just appears a bit more newer, and city is still in the process of development and construction. However, one notable observation is that I didn't see any rats on the road in Nha Trang. In Da Nang, I saw them many times. Both cities have long and well-equipped beaches with necessary amenities for comfortable relaxation. However, the water is not as clean as when you go to some island, for example, because it's city, but it's still suitable for swimming. Regarding shops, in both places you can find big shopping malls with local brands and some foreign brands like Nike, Levi's and others. However, you won't find international stores like Zara and Bershka and H&M either in Nha Trang. In Da Nang you can find H&M in one mall, but there is always option to order online. And both cities have supermarkets like Lotte offering a wide variety of products. Both places are touristy, offering various activities including bars and clubs for those who love nightlife, spas and hot springs for those who want to relax, as well as amusement and water park for family fun and water sports activity. But Da Nang stands out with its landmarks, such as the Golden Bridge and the ancient town of Hoi An nearby. If you have experience visiting both places, please share in the comment what the difference have you noticed between these cities. I hope this video was useful, thank you for watching and please don't forget to support me with the like button. Bye!